Hello, faithful. Welcome to a breaking news Move the Chains episode of the First and 10 podcast. I'm your host, Brianna McDonald, with 49ers team reporter Lindsay Polares. And today we've got some important updates coming your way on the San Francisco 49ers after their Week 14 win over the Chicago Bears. Lindsay, let's dive right into the game recap. A refreshing win after a tough few weeks, and you caught up with George Kittle right after the matchup. What sort of insight did he share with you about finally getting over the hump?
George Kittle is the 49ers hype man, win or lose. So after a win, he's extra excited. He really spoke about just this team finally getting into a good offensive flow early and more than anything, playing complementary football. He said a ton of players had the opportunity to make plays. They took it and they ran with it, and that was the recipe for success for the Niners in Week 14. He said the offense was able to stay on the field, convert third down, convert in the red zone. Obviously, he had 6 amazing catches that really contributed to their success on the field. And, he gave a big shout out to the D-line who had 6 sacks on the day. So all major contributions the 49ers needed to get back in the win column. And yeah, he was hyped.
Yeah, story of the night was complimentary football, and George Kittle balled out on Sunday. But now head coach Kyle Shanahan just called in with the media to go over the latest updates from the team. I know rookie running back Isaac Guerendo's status is top of mind for a lot of the faithful. What did Shanahan say about his injury and really the health of the rest of the team?
Yeah, as has been the case for the 49ers this season, injuries continue to play a very significant role. Obviously, not the best news for 49ers fans on this Victory Monday, but there's a few of them, so let's get to it. You talked about rookie running back Isaac Guerendo. Last night, the fear was that he had a foot sprain. Head coach Kyle Shanahan was able to confirm that. So that does mean that Guerendo's availability for Thursday is in question. He's going to be evaluated over the next few days, and he said we'll see if he's got a shot for Thursday. If he can't go, it will be Patrick Taylor Jr., who we saw and come in and get those significant reps basically from midway through that fourth quarter on. He punched in the 49ers' final touchdown of the game. There's a lot of confidence in him if it gets to that, but again, there's going to be check-ins, I think, every day this week for Guerendo. Other injuries to watch coming out of the game, linebacker D. Winters had an ankle injury. He's going to be day-to-day. Same thing with Malik Mustafa. The safety, he has a chest/shoulder, also day-to-day. For defensive lineman Nick Bosa, he's been dealing with that lingering hip and oblique injury. And then left tackle Trent Williams also dealing with that lingering ankle injury. They've been out the last 3 weeks consecutively together. They're going to be evaluated as the week goes on, and nothing's really changed with their status as far as we know. And then linebacker Demetrius Flanagan-Fowles still working through a knee injury day-to-day. Before I forget, also offensive lineman Ben Bartch, he was getting his second start at left guard, filling in for Aaron Banks on Sunday. He exited the game pretty early. It turns out it's a high ankle sprain, and Shanahan said most likely he'll be headed to the injured reserve list. The positive news coming out of that is that Aaron Banks, who does typically start at left guard, did finally clear that concussion protocol. So I think you should expect to see him back in action this week as well.
All right, well, more details on Isaac and latest team updates are already available on 49ers.com. But Lindsay, it's a short week, just 3 days away from primetime football. What's the schedule like for the team as they work to recover and prepare for the Rams in just the matter of a few days?
Yeah, with a week like this, it's basically Monday and Tuesday are really the first half of the week. Tuesday's the second half of the week. Wednesday is Saturday, and it's Thursday, but it feels like a Sunday because it's game day. So one practice that will be open to the media, and that happens tomorrow. All of the press conferences happening tomorrow. So any updates like the status of linebacker Dre Greenlaw, who is also in his practice window from the PUP list, we'll find out more. And whether or not he'll be activated for the 49ers Week 15 matchup against the Rams.
All right, well, that wraps up today's news, faithful. Stay tuned as we continue to share team updates throughout the week. Subscribe to First and 10 on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any other episodes. Thanks for tuning in.